Hello and welcome back to Wee Woolly Wonderfuls. I left you finishing the leg up to the end of row 25, 18 rounds, so your leg should look something like this. And then we're going to carry on, we're going to stuff the leg lightly, leaving the top 3 centimetres empty so that Aimee can sit. So we're going to pop some more stuffing in. So I've just taken the hook out, make the loop a little bit bigger and then it doesn't accidentally get pulled out. So we're going to pop more stuffing into the leg. So the foot is done firmly and the leg will just do a little bit lighter. You can use something to help you stuff if you want, like put it in like that, if your finger isn't quite long enough to do it. So it's going to be stuffed more firmly at the bottom, but then just getting lighter and lighter until we're going to leave the end empty. So it's going to be more like that. So don't overstuff it and make it huge and fat, because you'll end up finding that her body, the great big fat leg, she'll end up just tipping over all the time. So hoof firmly, leg lightly, and the top, literally the top 3 centimetres just completely empty. And then we're going to follow the next part, which is how to close the top. If you prefer, you can cut the thread quite long and stitch with your needle through the top, but I find this way is much neater and easier and quicker. I've just lost my page on my pattern. Here we are. I'm certainly not a professional at videos. I'm not really technical, so just bear with me. So the next part of the instruction is double crochet through the front and back stitches across the top of the leg. See figure D. So it shows you crocheting through both layers. We're simply closing it off without having to use our needle and thread. Makes it lovely and neat, and it just saves the sewing. So we're going to fold it flat. So that is the first part. What you can do is the little bit where we change colour, you can still see it a little bit. So you can make sure that is at the back. If it's if you don't want it on show at the top, we'll have that at the bottom of the back. So I might do an extra couple of stitches, because then when we fold it flat, that is right in the middle. So when she's sat, the leg will be like that, and this is the side that you'll see. The other side will be at the back, so you won't see that little change. You might not be bothered at all, but it just makes it all that little bit neater. So we're going to fold it flat, and then when we double crochet, instead of just going into the next stitch, we're going to go across the double crochet on the other side. So you can see we're literally going through the double crochet at the front and the double crochet at the back. So you're folding it flat, we're going through both and then just doing a double crochet. So we're just going to pull it through and do that like that, and then we're going to the next one and get the next one at the back. So we're literally just going through the front and the back, and all we're doing is closing it. If you don't like this method, so do just cut the thread quite long and just use your needle and sew through both sides, but it does give it a much neater finish and it's quicker and easier. So we're going to go through both sides. Just keep going till the end. We've got a little bit of space there. We'll push on and do one last one just to make sure it's completely sealed. And then I'm going to cut the thread, leave a little bit, maybe about 30 centimetres, 30, 40. So I'm going to leave this thread, look, do it this long. And then all we do is pop that through the loop. If we just left it like that and pulled it, the stitches would all pull back out again. So we're just literally going to pop that through the hole, pull it through and pull it tight, and that will knot and finish the end off so it's completely secure. If you can see, we've got a lovely neat edge, which looks like a line of stitches. That side would be the back, like that, and this would be the front. So that's the nice side, but you can do it the other way around if you prefer, but that's the way I always like to do it. So now we're just going to put that leg to one side. We've got a thread on ready for stitching it to the body later, and then we're going to make another leg exactly the same, and then I am going to leave you to make the arms. They are different to the legs, so make sure that you do follow the instructions for the arms. I know they are all legs technically, but I've written it this way just to make it simpler to understand which are the legs which go at the bottom and the arms which go at the top. So if you make 2 arms as well, the stitch numbers and the lengths are different. but it's exactly the same methods. We're going to do the magic circle, you're going to do back loop only, change the colour and do a long leg, so it's very similar. So you can do the 2 legs and the 2 arms, and then also, I'm going to get you busy working now, we're going to start on the head. All the stitches are very similar to what you've already done. We were doing a magic circle, the increases. So what I'm going to do is leave you to do the head up to and including round 7. So you're starting with the second colour, which is the dark gold, which is for Aimee's nose. I'm sorry I keep showing you the little mini one, but it's the big one that we're making on this instruction tutorial. And so you're going to start with the second colour, and then you're going to work right through to row 7, finish row 7, and then we're up to where we are going to be changing to the main colour, to the lighter colour. So if you can get up to that stage, so that both the arms, both the legs and the head up to the end of round 7, up to the colour change, and then I will meet you back on the next video to show you how to do that, because we're going to mark the top of a head, which is a little bit more technical, so I'm going to guide you through that. So I will see you shortly.